All right, Shalom. First off, I want to start off by saying all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honor to the elders and apostles of great millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect out there preaching this word in truth and sincerity. This is going to be a little short hit. This word isn't for everybody, man. And a lot of people don't even deserve it, because they won't change, man. It was destined for them not to change. This is something where the Lord's not looking for numbers, man. The Lord's looking for quality. And with the Lord looking for quality, man, he's not looking for everybody. Because not everything's going to have that great quality, man. Not everything's going to have that great quality. But I got some precepts here, man. Lord willingness to edifying. I'm going to get into this, man, because this is something that really has to be understood, especially by younger brothers, man. I'm a younger brother myself, and it's speaking louder and louder, man. But let me get into these precepts, man. This is 2 Corinthians 4:3. It says, "But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost." So if they don't get this gospel, this good news, this truth, man, it wasn't given to them. It was hidden from them, actually, man. They've actually been stopped by the Most High from getting it. And Yahushua said the same thing. This is Matthew 13. And Matthew 13 and 10, it says, And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. So it was given to certain men to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. So everybody thinking that the Lord is coming to show the truth to everyone, that is not the actual case, man. The Lord had the power to make one vessel to honor and one to dishonor, just like the scriptures say, man. And what that means is a vessel to honor and a vessel to dishonor is, say you're a craftsman, you make a table. That table, you can have high esteemed people sit on that table. That table is used to, greet men and have substance somewhere, some type of substance. But, in the same craft, say you make a wooden wash bucket, no, it holds not the same honor, man. Or say you work with porcelain. You can make a nice porcelain tea set. You can also make a porcelain toilet. One is held to honor and one is held to dishonor. One is filled with something to give you substance, and one is filled with something to be washed away. That's a vessel to honor and dishonor. So right here, when the Lord, Yahushua, who the world calls Jesus Christ, said, and his disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables and mysteries and dark sayings and hard to understand things? Verse 11, he answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. So not everything, and this word isn't actually given to everybody. And that's what makes it precious, man. That's what makes it precious. That's why the scriptures say that the fear of the Lord is his treasure. Knowledge of the Most High is more precious than fine gold. Yeah, the gold more than the gold of Ophir. That's why this word and this understanding and this gospel is so precious, because it's not given to everyone. Verse 12, it says, For whosoever had, to him shall be given. See, so some men were born and were given talents in this thing, in the knowledge of the Most High. Some men were born and were already ordained to have talents in this thing. So to some men, it says, For whosoever had, to him shall be given. It says, and he shall have more abundance. So the spirit that the Lord gave a man that's supposed to get this, he's going to grow and abound in his truth. Verse 12, I'm going to continue. It says, but whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken even that he hath. So who doesn't have this truth? You know, even that little bit that he could understand, it's going to be taken away from him, man, because he wasn't given this word. It says, verse 13, therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing hear not, neither do they understand. See? The scriptures say about knowledge is easy for him of understanding. And understanding comes from the Lord. Knowledge and wisdom come from the Lord. So not everybody was given that. So I'm going to get verse 15, and we're going to jump back to 2 Corinthians in a minute. It says, and in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah. It says Isaias, but that's the Greek way to say Isaiah. Which saith, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see and not perceive. So these people were blinded. These people were blinded by the Lord from the truth. Verse 15, for this people heart is waxed gross, and their eyes are dull of hearing. It says, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and should be healed, and I should heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. See, the Lord blinded certain men, and certain men he let get the understanding of the scriptures. And that's why it's so precious, because the Lord, in verse 16, it said, blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. So blessed are the brothers that actually get this and grow and increase, man. And it's a humbling thing. It's a humbling thing that this thing was not gotten by your efforts, but by the Spirit of the Lord that gave it, man. That gave wisdom and understanding to brothers that have this thing, man. Get this one, Isaiah, and then jump back to 2 Corinthians, Isaiah 6 and 9, because this is something that the Lord just said, but this prophecy is fulfilled in Isaiah, man. Through them, the prophecy is fulfilled, through those people that see and hear the word, see the men of the Lord out there on the highways and byways, see them and hear them, and don't get it, and don't have understanding, and don't take heed. They're fulfilling this prophecy. This Isaiah 6 and 9. It says, and he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the ears of this people fat, and make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their hearts, and convert and be healed. This is a prophecy from the Old Testament that's being played out now, man. This truth is that precious. This truth is that precious because the Lord sent spirits in the world, sent angels in the world, and sent wicked men in the world to blind people from this gospel, the true mysteries of the Most High, and only let certain men get this understanding, man. And it's so precious. This understanding of the scriptures is so precious, man. This is let me jump to Acts real quick. So Acts 28. It's Acts 28, and I'm gonna start at 26. Saying, go to this people and say, hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see and not perceive, for the heart of this people is waxed gross, their ears are dull of hearing, their eyes have they closed, lest they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and should be converted and healed, and should be converted, and I should heal them. So this is something that's consistent throughout the scriptures, man. Because the Lord saw men, and He knew what He wasn't ignorant of the creature He created, man. The Lord made certain men to get this thing, and certain men He made sure that they couldn't, because they have to fulfill the lot of a 2/3, man, of an undesirable, those ones that refused the liberty of the Most High to get right. The understanding wasn't given to them, man. But this is back in 2 Corinthians, man. I'm going to finish it out on this precept. 2 Corinthians 4:3 says, "But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world had blinded." And who's ruling the world right now? Who's the power of this world right now? Job 9:24 says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. So whoever has the true rulership of the world now, and people don't understand that the Lord deals with nations. He's always dealt with nations. So when it's talking about Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, He's talking about a nation wherein dwells much wickedness, man. Where they are made to actually be wicked. Because the scripture said, I, the Lord, have made everything I, the Lord, has made all things, yet even the wicked for the day of destruction, man. So the Lord does make wicked, man. And just like Israel was meant to be the righteous, He made us a wicked seed. And Malachi chapter 1 verse 4, it tells you that Esau, Edom, the so-called Caucasian race, would be the wicked. He said that Caucasian race would be the so-called Caucasian race because their true biblical identity are the Edomites, the Idumeans, the Esau, Edom. That's their true names in the scriptures, man. The Lord ordained them to be wicked, man. And He gave them the rulership of the world, which proves that. What proves that also is when Yahushua, who the world calls Jesus Christ, when He was on the scene, He was tempted in the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights. Who had rulership of the world? Who told the Lord that if you bow down to Me and pray to Me, I'll give you all the riches in the kingdom of the world? Satan did, the adversary, and Satan has a seed in the earth, just like the Lord has a seed in the earth. But back to 2 Corinthians 4:3, it says, "But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the power of this world had blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahushua, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. For we preach not ourselves, but Yahushua and Mashiach, and ourselves for the servant, and ourselves your servants for Yahushua's sake." So this is what we do, man. We preach the word of the Lord, and if you don't get it, it's not us that you refuse. People don't get this word. It's not us that you refuse, man. The Lord Himself said, they rejected Him. They're going to reject us. And He also said they do not reject you, but they reject Me, because we come speaking of the oracles of the Most High, Yahweh and Yahushua, who the world calls God and who the world calls Jesus Christ. We come speaking those oracles. We don't speak out of our own mouths. So if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. This is a precious word we have, brothers. And those that are lost, man, because they learn not the love of the truth, they are going to be destroyed, man. With that being said, I want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the hopeful elect. Double honor, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Shalom, walk aside to the hopeful elect, man. Brothers, keep pushing this word. Stay diligent as possible, man. Shalom.